Yeah, I do it all again.
You better believe, regardless of any good, bad that I went through, you better believe I will always do it again. What's going on? Welcome back to another one. I appreciate y'all coming. I got another one for y'all today. Bon Jovi, Unbroken as requested. I appreciate all the requests. Y'all keep them coming without wasting any more time. Let's get in it.
I was born to be of service. Can't believe you just felt like home. I had honor, I found touch.
Yo, I remember when I got my first haircut in the Army. My hair was so long, dude. Like, my hair was all raggedy, long, and they just chopped that dude off. And them razors, though, like the clippers that they use, though, they things go through hair like it's butter.
Sir, yes, sir, that's what I know. They sent us to a place I never heard of weeks before. When you're 19, it ain't hard to sleep in the desert on God's floor. Close your
That's so true. You literally learn incoherently, you learn literally how to sleep anywhere. Riding in a Humvee, as bouncy as one of them bad boys are, I have slept in many Humvees. LMTVs, slept in the back of those. They ride like bricks, all of them. Every piece of military equipment rides like a brick, except for a Striker for some reason. Strikers are like the Cadillacs of even though their suspension systems are garbage and you're always having to fix them. When you're riding on the road, they ride like a Cadillac, dude. I've never been in a tank like an Abrams or anything like that. So I've never been in one of those. I'm not a tanker, or I never was a tanker. I was a mechanic, but sleep anywhere.
You ain't in boot camp anymore.
Facts. Time to put the big boy pants on. And the big girls too. I ain't forgot about y'all.
To shoot our rifles, men and women side by side. Thought we'd be met as liberators in 1,000-year-old fight. I got this painful ringing in my ear from an IED last night.
That's true. That's true. This is kind of taking a bit of a turn, in my opinion. The ringing that he's talking about is tinnitus, and from the constant, repeated, loud gunfire. Because there's a lot of us, like, well, you'll go out on patrol. You don't really expect anything to happen. Next thing you know, you end up in contact, and you don't have time to put any ear pro in. It's go time. So whatever happens. All the explosions, all the gunfire, and all that stuff, it takes a toll on your ears, and especially the explosions. Those are really the things that kind of really push in that tinnitus real hard. Is like mortar fire, the tanks going off, mortars next to you, RPGs, IEDs going off. All of these things combined are kind of what puts that in there. It's like some days I have good and bad days with mine. I know I have it. I haven't gotten it diagnosed though, and I really need to, but some days it seems to be almost the only thing I can hear sometimes.
But no lead line on the war machine could save my sergeant's life. 3 more soldiers, 6 civilians need these words to come out right. God of mercy, God of light, take your children from this life. Hear these words, this humble plea, for I have seen the suffering, and with this prayer I'm hoping that we can be unbroken.
So he's talking about him seeing the suffering of the veterans who have gone and seen the things that they've seen while they were deployed in Iraq, Afghanistan. It's not always pretty, and there's times when I'm making these videos, right? Something will happen, I'll zone out, and sometimes I have to play catch up, and it's sometimes it's really hard work to keep paying attention. You never know when something's going to trigger a memory or make you relive something that you've done in the past, especially when it comes to, combat related stuff. And it sucks. And especially when you have somebody that's having an episode with their PTSD, it can be scary. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. RPG right in your face. Yikes. Been there, done that. Not fun.
It's 18 months now, I've been stateside with this medal on my chest, but there are things I can't remember, and there are things I won't forget.
So true. As bass backwards as that is, like there's some things I will try so hard to try to remember, like even short term stuff, and I'm like, I can't recall. I just can't. Like something happened yesterday, I'm like, I don't know. I was supposed to remember. I don't remember. Sorry. But there's things that I can tell you that I could go into vividly. And like he said, I will never forget.
I lie awake at night with
Been there many
dreams the
times.
devil shouldn't see. I wanna scream, but I can't breathe. In Christ, I'm sweating through these sheets. Where's my brothers? Where's my country?
Little known fact, right? Seeing the homeless veteran there. There's a lot of veterans that actually choose that lifestyle because it puts them in their comfort zone. Right. It's they got comfortable while they were deployed. It's literally living similar to being homeless. Is the best way that I know how to describe being in some situations. Like there's a lot of situations while you're deployed, being 100% honest, right? There's a lot of situations where you literally live a rather lush life, right? You have everything you need that's right there, and a whole ton of shit that you really don't need either. That's right there. Kandahar. There's a Chili's, there was a Chili's, or not a Chili's, a TGIF in Kandahar. Really? In the middle of a war zone. And then various places have like fucking Burger King and or was there a McDonald's? I know there's Burger King, Pizza Hut, you know, but on the other hand of that, there are a lot more places where you literally live no different than being homeless. You have what you have, and that's it. You got your guy to your right, your guy to your left, or girl, whichever it is. You've got your battle buddies, and that's it. It's no different than living homeless.
Where's my how things used to be? God of mercy, God of light, save your children from this life. Read these words, this humble plea, for I have seen the suffering, and with this prayer I'm hoping that we can be unbroken. My service dog's done more for me than the medication would. There ain't no angel that's coming to save me, but even if they could,
I wish I could
today
have a service dog.
22 will die from suicide. Just
4 years ago today. Today's a bad day for me. I had a close friend of mine from the service that killed himself 4 years ago. Today. And I talked to him only a few days before it happened, and I never knew a fucking thing was going on. Sucks.
Just like yesterday, they're gone. I live my life for each tomorrow, so their memories will live on. Once we were boys and we were strangers. Now we're brothers and we're men. Someday you'll.
There's so much truth in that. Service members, veterans, no, it doesn't matter. You will meet each other, complete fucking strangers. Absolutely. And because of the camaraderie, the like-mindedness that tends to be there, it's so easy for most veterans to form a brotherhood-like bond with each other. And if you've never seen it, it's beyond it. It's crazy. It's beyond anything you'll ever see.
Ask me, was it worth it to be of service in the end? Well, the blessing and the curses, yeah, I do it all again.
You better believe, regardless of any good, bad that I went through, you better believe I will always do it again without even thinking about it. As I was saying before, 4 years ago, I had a close friend of mine from the service that took his own life. It's not easy. And I've been in those shoes. I've been in those shoes more than once. And it's my wife, my kids, my mom, you know what I'm saying? It's all of these different things, especially my kids. When I was growing up, I really didn't have much of a father figure to look up to. And one of my biggest fears is that my kids won't have that. It destroys me every time I lose one of my brothers or sisters. There's stuff I'm not exactly proud of that I've done, and there's things that make it hard to want to continue to keep going. But I fully understand that my kids, my family, my friends, and my brothers and sisters in arms, they need me. I'm part of an organization that helps veterans, and that's part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel, was to be able to try to give back to my community and help somebody. As far as I'm concerned, if through all of these videos, if I only ever reach one person, so be it. I reached one person, my mission is accomplished. I've said it once, I'll say it again, and I'll say it 100 more times. When you're out in public and you see a veteran, don't just thank them for their service. Ask them how they're doing. But when you ask them, be sincere about it. They'll know the difference. Let them know that somebody still cares. As I said before, today's a hard day for me. And I wasn't expecting that out of this song. I really wasn't. But it went there. And it's a true statistic even till today. 22 a day. What can you do to help lower that number? Sometimes all it takes is just one conversation. And that's it. Show somebody you care. And if you've made it this far in this video, by all means, please hit that sub button, like and share with a friend. Help me spread the message. And y'all take care. That's it for me. I'll see y'all.